2020 was one of the best, yet one of the worst years in my life. Despite the pandemic and a million other bad things that happened in 2020, I wouldn't say that any of those caused my 2020 to be bad. I would say that my inability to achieve my goals, inability to keep up with the standards I set for myself is what made my 2020 bad. It's easy for us human beings to blame external factors like, oh, well, because of the pandemic, I didn't do this, or because of this, I didn't do that. But no, this time I'm going to be taking accountability for my own actions and not not attribute my failures to the external factors. Yeah, so my dilemma began when I first moved from my home country, Nigeria, to a new country, Canada, a completely foreign country with completely different cultures, different people, different ideas. If there's one thing I know about myself, I know is that I struggle to adapt to new things easily. I don't know why, but that's one of the things I need to work on with myself. Yeah, and I'm also introverted. So when I moved there, it was a real uphill struggle. But at the end, it became quite a little bit better, but not after it completely disoriented my momentum I had going before I moved here. And this affected like all areas of my life. Like my academic life and my school life was excellent before I moved here. Like when I was in Nigeria, I used to get A's in all my exams easily without even trying. But now, even when I struggle, I try my best to get an A in my exam and everything. I still find it very hard to cope. I don't know if this happens to anyone, but let's say you're good in a sport like soccer now. I have confidence for playing soccer, but because I lost confidence in moving to a new country and I had to adjust, like it was like I couldn't play again. I wouldn't say I was the best at it before, but I became way worse, way I became way bad at playing it, if you get what I mean. Okay. Another thing I struggled here with was the food. Like I'll say this straight up, African food is the best food if you're an African. Like majority of the food I ate here in Canada, like I couldn't pronounce the name of the food. I'm like, what is this? What is this? What is this? Like, why do these vegetables like so much? Like salad, kale, thigh and all those food. Still, African food is still the best. I'm going to read a quote by John Maxwell that says that the difference between average people and achieving people is their perception of failure and how they respond to it. So, how do you respond to failure? What is the first thing that you do? So, the first thing that you do is write down your failures, write down your flaws, write down your strengths, because this helps you to know what you want to work on and what you need to work on. For example, one of the things I need to work on is my communication skills. I need to work on my English and I need to work on my fitness. I also need to work on my confidence. Now that I've identified the four things I need to work on, I need to find ways on how to achieve it. How do I improve my confidence? I can start by talking to more people. I can start by improving my English. I can also watch videos on self-confidence. Identify each of your problems and also try to figure out how to solve each of them. Another thing that you have to do is okay. Another thing I learned in 2020 was how to look at life from outside my own perspective of reality. Usually, I've always looked at life in the same way. Go to school, finish college, get a job, get married, and yeah, I retire. But now on, but this year I realized that nothing is certain in life. Your job is not certain. You might be the best employee and you might get fired because of things like the pandemic. That's happened to see that nothing in the world is static. Everything changes, and the people that do best are the people that adapt to it. So This made me think and realize a lot of things. Now, I this made me realize a lot of things that this made me realize I need to work on other things and not rely on one single plan to dictate my life. That's one of the reasons why I'm starting this channel. In case my life goal doesn't work, and in case my corporate model plan doesn't work, I have something to fall back on. Yeah, and hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.